Mayhem on the streets of South Florida unfolds on camera.
An armed robbery leads to the hijacking of a UPS truck, a police chase, and a deadly highway shootout. CBS 2's Jessica Layton here now with more on this. Jessica.
Just an unreal scene, Maurice and Christine. Tonight, 4 are dead, including 2 innocent people. Police say those armed robbers hit up a jewelry store and turned Coral Gables into a battlefield before leading cops on a crazy ride that ended like this.
Stunning witness cell phone video shows police in a wild shootout on the highway as innocent people duck for cover. You can hear the rapid succession of gunshots. Sources say at least 200 rounds were fired. Moments before that shootout broke out, several police cars set off on a chase that spanned nearly 25 miles after armed robbers hijacked a UPS truck and kidnapped the driver.
This is what dangerous people do to get away.
Police say 2 suspects were weaving that stolen UPS truck in and out of traffic along local streets, eventually boxed in by rush hour traffic on the freeway.
There are shots being fired. We can hear the shots being fired.
Dozens of officers converged on the truck, killing the suspects in a hail of bullets about 40 minutes north of Miami. Police say it all started with a jewelry heist in Coral Gables Thursday afternoon. Evidence markers and a bullet hole in the window of nearby City Hall are frightening proof of an earlier shootout between the suspects and the store's owner.
So we're here actually in the office, and we heard in the back alley about 8 to 10 rounds fired.
A jewelry store employee was shot during the robbery. EMTs could be seen rushing at least one of the victims to the hospital.
When stuff like this happens, it's actually just heartbreaking.
We've also learned the UPS driver and an innocent bystander who was in a car at a stoplight were both killed.
Our condolences go to the families of the deceased of today's unfortunate incident.
UPS added, "We are deeply saddened to learn a UPS service provider was a victim of this senseless act of violence. We appreciate law enforcement service and will cooperate with authorities." The incident also tearing at the hearts of police officers.
When matters get like this, it's just difficult for all of us in law enforcement, let alone our society.
The FBI says this investigation covers a vast area and could take some time. There are 3 major crime scenes spanning, get this, 25 miles, and that includes areas in between where bullets were being fired at those police officers. Tonight, fortunately, we know none of those officers involved at all was injured. Maurice.